Hello. Great. Alright, hello. Sorry for some technical difficulties getting started. Hopefully everyone can hear me. If you can, it'd be great if you could leave a comment saying so. I think it's going well. If not, please let me know. We'll start off with the intro. You may have already seen it, not exactly sure how. Had some technical difficulties at the start, but here we go. Great, got some response there. Excited for this, I hope you all are. Welcome to the world first X-Plane 10 live video on YouTube. I am excited to do this. I have been wanting to for a very long time and finally got around to doing it. I've got a couple computers around me to have this set up, one with X-Plane, one with the live program to get it online, and one displaying exactly what you're seeing right now. Okay, Flights 360. You wanted to hear your username. There it is. Should check out his channel. Great. If anyone has anything they want me to do, I can dive right into announcing the contest, or I can goof around for a little bit at the start. Just say what you want. Alright, as you can see on X-Plane, excuse me, there is a lot of lag on X-Plane right now. What you're seeing is a good 5 seconds behind what I've done. So if my words come out beforehand, I'm not entirely sure how that's happening, but we'll hope this all goes well. So I'm at KLAX right now in the wonderful Coronado 172, I believe, might be 152. I can pop outside for you all. I'll turn off Scenic Flyer there. I'll also get landing speed off and checklister. Alright. So as you can see now at LAX, kind of loop around here. The 152, it is 152. Planes in the background. It's great scenery. This is what you get for purchasing $40 or more on aircraft. Bowman Trevor 789, blow up a building. Maybe later. We'll see how that goes. Egypt Air Lover, do you mean come on VATSIM? I'm not currently on VATSIM. I could connect. I haven't been on VATSIM in a long while, but we could try that if you guys want to fly. Alright, so I can dive right into announcing the contest for X-Plane. Egypt Air Lover. Yeah, if you want to record some of your own stuff, is that VATSIM? Sorry, I don't entirely know what you mean. But the contest, I'll dive into that. It's going to be a who is the best pilot out there on X-Plane contest. We're going to be having a little competition. You'll submit your video. There are 10 challenges, and you will get points per challenge. And we'll find out who of my subscribers is the best X-Plane pilot out there. So I hope that sounds fun to you. I've been spending a lot of time thinking about that. Don't get me wrong. I was thinking about doing another just video editing contest, but I thought it's all about editing skill rather than your X-Plane. So one of the important things about this is there will be no point deduction if your video is not in HD. There will be no point deduction if excuse me, if there is not great editing or music. It's however you want it. It can be plain old engine sounds, it can be absolutely silent. It's all about your landing skill. So I've made a bunch of little videos about this. Welcome Frank D Goat 98, and I made a short video, one about every challenge, so we will dive into the first one right now. Here it goes. Great, so I hope that was clear enough. You will make an attempt at the smoothest landing you can using the landing speed plugin, and that link is in the description. You should be able to check that out now, as well as all the links to all the challenges is in the description right now. Sorry, I'm stuttering so much, but you can check that out. You can look ahead if you want, or you can stay on this live video and look at that. They're all unlisted videos. Actually, Egypt Air Lover, I believe it was, I accidentally made them private or public, and he made a little quick sneak at that. So he saw a couple of the challenges ahead of time, which I thought was pretty funny. But otherwise, that is the first one. You will get that landing speed plugin. You will get the lowest frames per minute drop you can, feet per minute, excuse me. You will get the lowest you can, and the scoring for this will be, you're able to get 5 points per challenge. So depending on how successful you are, obviously the smoothest landing will get 5 points, second will get 4, and it's not exactly that, it's just if you do very well, you'll get 5, you do slightly worse, but still very well, you'll get 4, and so forth. You might get 0, that would be a really hard landing for that one, but otherwise you will rock a great start flying. Thanks, Bowman Trevor. Will do. Otherwise, that is a lot of points that you can get. And so, I will taxi around here, and then we will get into the second challenge. Flight 60, that sounds... wow, what a... Is that a good... I wish you recorded it too. Sorry about that stuttering. Okay, so here we go in the 152. We're at LAX. I'm not on VATSIM or on X-Flight server. I'm just kind of going around, doing whatever I feel. I also have no AI traffic. I'm doing the best I can to keep the frame rate up. Don't know how well that's going to go I know it's a low quality feed. I've heard that you have to do a couple feeds in order to... Oh, apologize about that. You have to do a couple feeds, live feeds, in order to get higher quality live. So if you saw I accidentally clicked into the PDF, you saw a little glimpse of that. If you did, that's the PDF. Link is in the description to the official rules of this contest. Alright, this is the KLAX scenery that you get for purchasing $40 or more of aircraft at the xplane.org store. I'll go ahead and taxi onto the runway now. Stop just to clear final, even though I know there's no one because there's no traffic. It's always good just to get that visual. Alright, and once I line up with the runway, I will get into the second challenge, which will be late touchdown. I put out a video a couple weeks, and that will allow you... I put out a video a couple weeks ago. I apologize for my awful speaking. And that it showed me landing as late as I could at San Francisco. And so that is now my challenge for you. The farther you go and the more successful your landing, you'll get a more amount of points. Again, 5 is the max and 0 is the minimum. And I hope it goes well. So I'm going to go ahead and play that video for you guys now. Great. So, now that you know the second challenge, again, the farther you go down and the more successful your landing, you will get more points. And I'll get to the prizes after I announce all of the challenges, so stay with me. Another note, this video, if you have to leave, or even if you're not watching it now, this video will be available to watch as an actual video after the live video. First of all, Riley Johnson, it's B-R-I-A-N, that's brain. Simple typo though, get it all the time. I am a Bears fan from Chicago. Love the Bears. I loved the Seahawks call last night. It was awful, but happy the Packers lost, if you saw that game. What do we win? I will get to that, Flight Sim Pro. I would like to get through... you'll get some scenery or a plane. That you can check that out actually if you want to check it out early at the PDF that I made. That link is in the description. So I'm going to go ahead and take off at LAX. Again, if you have any requests of what you want me to do, change planes, change location, say anything to me, you're welcome to do whatever. Just kind of testing out a new live video. Doing a no flaps takeoff, got a lot of runway to work with. Go. For those of you that don't know, I use a CH product flight yoke as well as their Pro rudder pedals. I think it adds a whole level of realism to the game, and absolutely love it and suggest it. It is expensive, but if you can afford it, or a birthday present, Christmas present, Hanukkah present, I would go for it. Frank the Goat, good question. The best case scenario is you make a video. It could be a minute-long video of just little clips of every challenge. You don't have to do them all, but you would not get the points for doing, or for that one if you did not do it. So I recommend you do all the challenges. It can be a minute long, 2 minute long. There will be no points off for how long or how short your video is, as well as, again, there will be no points off for the quality of video, as well as the editing of your video. It all comes down to how well you can fly the plane or land the plane. So now that I'm in the air, have you got that new 777? I have not. Spoiler alert, that is one of the prizes. If you don't have it, I wish I had it to show you guys, I apologize, but if you don't have it and you want it, go for the gold in this one. You could win that. Do a backflip. Oh, I'll give it my best shot, and then I will do a low pass over runway 25. Great. Okay, let's see how I can... I'll go to the outside view. It's not going to go great. I'm probably going to end up stalling here. Oh, we're struggling. Yeah, that's not going to work. Sorry about that. I'll go back for a low pass. If you already have the new 777, 777, I don't know why I said that, there are other prizes. I made sure that there were options in case you already had one of them, and you'll get one of the others, or if you have all of them, I will work it out. We will get some sort of prize for you. Do not worry about that. I'm getting low here, but I'm going to do a low pass of 25 right if I can ever figure out which one 25 right is. I will come up to my local map. In my opinion, top 5 video... Flight Sim Pro, there's your name. There it is. I honestly don't know who my top 5 would be. Honestly, I love all the videos that are put out of X-Plane. And I know, so does everyone. I don't know, I can't say who my top would be. They're all great. Frank to Go, love your videos. I'm subscribed to you. I believe I'm subscribed to most of these people watching. I hope so. If I'm not, let me... Flight Sim Pro, I said your name again. There you go. I know. I think there's a delay on me seeing the comments. I wish I could tell you who my favorite were, but there's honestly not, because I love them all. Alright, and while I'm trying to figure out which 25 right is, I'm going to jump into Challenge 3. So here you guys go. Wonderful. So now that you have seen Challenge 3, you know it's short takeoff. You can do this any way you want. You can... I'll give you a hint. The way I did it is I used a headwind. So you can do anything you want. A light plane, it might be more impressive and get you more points if you did it in a bigger plane. So you figure that out. One of the rules to this, as you can see on the PDF, is that you can use any type of plane at any airport you want. You have complete freedom over that. So do not hesitate. You might get more points if you did a short takeoff in a bigger plane, because that's a lot harder to do than doing it in a Piper Cub like you saw me do. So now that I know which one 25 right is, I wish I knew that off the bat, but I am unfortunately not that knowledgeable about LAX. I'm going to do that low pass. Flights 360, can't at the moment. Got a bunch of tabs open already that I'm kind of monitoring, but I will sub after this feed, if you remind me somehow. Maybe send me a private message, I can get that done. Alright, flying low here, gonna do a low pass. The Kerbal Space Program, good name change, you got the right type this time. It's the Space Sim, I've never heard of that. I'll definitely look into that. Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to say that out loud so I can figure out what I was talking about later. Alright, let's see if I can get this low pass going. I apologize if I don't see all your comments. It kind of comes in wave by wave rather than as each one comes in. So if I don't get to it, maybe send it once or twice more, and I will do my best. So I believe this is 25 right. We'll get verification in a moment. Nope. Did I turn too early? No, this is good. Alright, low pass. High speed low pass. You can see the beautiful scenery of this airport. Again, this is if you spend $40 or more on aircraft in 1 month at the X-Plane.org store, if they are currently running the promotion, this is what you will get. It's a beautiful scenery. I really recommend you getting it if you can. And we are just about ready to talk about the next challenge, which is, drumroll, low flights. Challenge 4 is going to be, actually works perfectly with what I'm doing now. We will do a low pass over anything, whatever you want. Again, any plane. You could go over an airport. It could just be a plane, as in a P-L-A-I-N, the Great Plains. Could be water, could be a volcano. You can do whatever you want. And any weather, whatever you think will get you the most points for doing it well. So here goes that video. Alright, glad to get that out of the way. So again, anything you want, any plane, any location, it is yours entirely to choose. Hoping I would say that. I'm glad. I tried to do ones that people would want, that would be fun to do. Crash into an airplane. Bowman, Trevor, you are crazy. I'm not going to crash into it. I'll come close here to these two planes, 747, and I believe that was a 777. Ever doing FSX vids? I would if I could. I'm currently running strictly on Mac, so FSX is not really an option for me. I have tried getting things like Boot Camp, if you've heard of that, to run Windows programs on a Mac computer, but it's never really worked out for me. So at the moment, I do not really have the option to do FSX videos. I would love to sometime if I had the option, but it's not really. I'm going to do a no flap landing there. Not a great landing, but it works for me. What if you hit the ground but don't crash? In this game, it's pretty easy to crash. You hit it too hard, or I'm sorry, you totally meant in the low flight challenge. I would try to not hit the ground best you can. If you must hit the ground, I suppose keep it in there if that was still your best low. And I honestly can't say right now, but do what you want. It's your video, you throw it in. I can't say if it would get points deducted because I'm not exactly sure, but my best advice would be try to just stay low and try to avoid hitting the ground, but it's not the end of the world if you do, as long as you don't crash. Frank D. Goat, I will definitely have another contest for the more artsy musical video makers. I love your videos. I love Rouge01 and Killer Sardine, and they're great videos. I'm subscribed to them. If you're not watching this, you should check them out. They're very good. So I really recommend you doing that. They're great makers, and I will definitely try to get another contest going for you guys. It's so fun to watch all the artsy videos come in. They're always really good, and I enjoy watching them. And so definitely, once this is over and I try to get some other things done, maybe a month or two pass, or maybe less than that, I will definitely throw another video or another contest up there. You're going to start making FSX videos this Christmas, Flights 360. That's great. I will check you out. I believe you're the one I promised to subscribe. If not, I'm doing that now, and I am excited to see those. Alright, so on the ground here, I'm going to throw on my old brakes, and I'm going to get Challenge 5 up. Hope you enjoy this. Alright, so that is challenge 5. Save the plane. I like it. It might not be the best challenge that actually shows too much skill. Fly the 787. I was about to say, does anyone have any specific plane they want to see? I'll get the 787 up. How do I do live stream? You have to be a YouTube partner, and then you get the option to do live videos. It's kind of a hassle to throw up, but I really wanted to try it. I'm glad I'm doing it. And if you ever become a YouTube live or YouTube partner, or if they give out the live feature, I've heard they might just give them out randomly, not randomly, but just might give them out, then for sure I'll help you out more if that's what you want, because I'm learning how to do it for the first time, and it has been fun but painstaking. Alright, so now I'm at the 787 again at LAX. I'm actually just gonna location myself to the runway. I'm gonna get the HUD out of the way there. And so that was challenge 5. Save the plane. I like it. It's not the best challenge, but it's fun, I think. And so you will, of course, fly straight to the ground. Do not hit the ground this time when you pull up, and then you will fly off into the night if you want. And so again, any plane, any weather, any location, it is your call entirely. Whatever you think will show you have the most skill at that challenge. Is there a way to do multiplayer online flights? There is. We could do VATSIM. Currently, for this video, I don't know if I want to risk too much in switching onto VATSIM or switching onto X-Plane Flight Server, I believe that's what it's called. But if we do another one in the near future, I would love to fly with you guys. We could actually go out to some airport that is not used too much, and we could all fly around out there together while it's broadcasting live on YouTube, and that would be really fun. Or even if it's not broadcasting live, we could all make our own little videos about it, collaborate, or just all upload our sections of it and watch them all, which would be great fun. So, yes, like a meetup, exactly. That'd be so fun. I've done a couple flights with subscribers and people I'm subscribed to. They're always so fun. So I definitely think it'd be great if we could get everyone to do this. Is there any way to have the friend be a co-pilot of the plane? Well, if you look at this wonderful co-pilot, I've heard that there is a way to make someone sitting in the same room as you a co-pilot. I've never succeeded in this. I only have one monitor, so it's never been something I can do too much of. I would love to try it, but it's just not something I really have the option to. So I've heard there's a way that you can do that, but I do not believe over the internet you can do that. Now please pardon me if I go over 250 knots. I'm really just kind of roughly flying around. I'll do my best not to, but at this point I'm also going to I'm going to put up the next video challenge. So here it is, challenge 6. Alright, so again, this is one that you might not think requires or is as much about skill. This might be another smooth landing thing to you, but it is a fun one to prove that you can fly without or land without your wheels. It's harder to land. It requires a little more technique, I guess I would say, and so it's tricky. So whoever can do a smooth one of that, and again, any plane, any airport, doesn't even have to be an airport. You do whatever you want, whatever you think will be the most challenging and get you the most points. Great. So that is a great challenge, I think. I was proud of myself for thinking of these. And as we fly around, again, if there's anything you want, Egypt Bear Lover, yeah, we tried to meet up. My computer went crazy that day. I have no idea what happened, and I apologize for that. We should definitely do something again if we can, because it's fun to fly with people, and I really enjoy it. So I would love to fly with any one of you. Gotta get my flaps up. I don't know. Kind of focusing more on the video aspect of this than the flying aspect, and that's not a good thing. While I know I'm still really low, I'm gonna kind of fly around here. So if there's anything you'd like to see, I'm currently in the currently in Eindes 787 Payware. I believe it's $29.95. It's a great aircraft. Comes with a ton of liveries. Some of these I installed myself too, but they're all wonderful. Lovely. I'll do a shout out to xplane.org. Got a good livery here. Alright. So if there's anything you want to see, let me know. I'm happy to do anything. Just got a little notice there might be some audio backup. If there is a problem, please let me know. I will do my best to fix it. I'm just kind of running this for the first time ever myself. I am going to turn the audio of the X-Plane down a little bit for you guys, if that helps. I hope my mic is still working well. And I will dive right into the next challenge, which is Challenge 7. Alright, so P.S. Do you have any Philippine airline planes? If so, could you fly those after? I don't believe I do. I can see, I don't know if this has a... The aircraft I have the most liveries for is the 787, so if it doesn't have Filipino, it doesn't look like it does, then I apologize, I don't. I would love to get some. Am I in the Civil Air Patrol? I am not. I've thought about joining. Actually, I have a friend who is in the Civil Air Patrol and enjoys it thoroughly, but it is something I have not really looked too much into. I'm not exactly sure why. What did I think about the touchdown at the Seahawks game and the Patriots? I didn't watch the Patriots game. Actually, I said earlier, I don't know if you were in yet, Frank T. Goat. I loved the touchdown last night with the Seahawks game. I'm a big Bears fan, so sorry to get off topic of aircraft if that's what you guys want, but I am a huge fan of the Bears, so the Packers loss, I will take it anyway. While I am upset about the referee problem that we're having, because it has affected all teams, just not as much as the Packers were that night, any win or any loss for the Packers is a win for the Bears, so I was happy about that. We need them to lose a couple games. Back onto the topic of aircraft. I will get distracted so easily, you will find out. Ooh, spinning around here. These controls got really sensitive. So, if there's anything you want, 787 was a request. You can request me to fly a specific plane, fly a specific area, and I'm happy to do it. I'm going to slow down now. It's going fast and it's hard for me to control while talking and looking around at other screens. So if you have any suggestion, I can change the weather. Do I have a favorite airport to travel to in real life? I love Chicago O'Hare, but that's mainly because it's my hometown, and I am all for rooting for your home team. So I guess that would be my favorite airport. Actually, my favorite airport would be Chicago Executive Airport, which is the airport I fly at when I do my flights as the pilot in command rather than as a passenger. So that would be my favorite airport. Favorite airport as a passenger would be O'Hare, because rooting for my home team. It's a busy airport. I love that. Got a lot of great international. My favorite airport that I've been to would be St. Martin. I went there and spotted for a while. You have a challenge, Air Lover, Egypt Air Lover. I would love to hear it. But my favorite airport I've traveled to would be St. Martin, and then spotting that was phenomenal, as well as been to, where are they spotting? I spotted Denver, which has a lot of great open plains to spot around. But my favorite airport to travel to would probably be LAX. It's got such a variety going to the Pacific, and it's just so many different airlines and types of airplane that's just phenomenal that you don't see around O'Hare, since it's more of the central point of the US. So I'm actually going to jump in to the next video, which is Challenge 8. Wonderful. Challenge 8 is a fun one. You gotta fly inverted, upside down, or whatever you want to call it. I've also got a request to go to Chicago to do an acrobatic show, and I will do my best there. I'll choose a proper plane for that. But Challenge 8, again, any plane, any weather, any location, do whatever you want with it. It is yours to mold and enjoy. That was not well said, but that's how I'm going to say it. And actually, I'm going to go with, it's not a great, it wouldn't be an acrobatic plane, but it's fun. Can I fly in Shannon, Ireland? Mate? Oh, mate, that's a great word. I would, if you're going to sleep soon, I will jump to that. I apologize, Riley Johnson, if that's okay. Shannon, Ireland. Do you have, by chance, a ICAO code I could use to find out, to find the airport, or should I just look for Shannon, Ireland location? So I can search Shannon. Is any of these them? I could also go to my planet map and look around for Ireland. I know what Ireland looks like, I think. This, am I wrong? Is that Ireland? I'll click there and fly around Ireland. EINN, perfect. I will look that up. After this loads, it's probably going to be night. And yes, I will fly there, and right before I fly, I will display Challenge 9 is the next one we are going to look at. Right, that loaded. Actually, I'm shocked it's not nighttime. It's dark, though. Select global okay, EINN. Shannon. Oh, great. I'll just do a... I'll take off. Why not? And loading. Alright, this is, I don't have any scenery. If I had known I would have flown here, I would have tried to get some. If this plane is okay, I'll fly here, just take a break. Just go take off the outside look too. The speed rate's on, I don't know why. Maybe it's just something wrong. It's just the plane. And we're up. Up. Alright, this is, I definitely something wrong with it. I'm not entirely sure what it is. But I will do my best to struggle through it, get some trim going. So this is Ireland. This was a request by number 1 for flights and bids. It's a nice usual. Never really flown around Ireland before. It's nice, nice planes. A-I-N. That's a pun. Wasn't good, I apologize. So, this is a beautiful island. I wish I had scenery for it. I would love to get some, and I will look into it, because it's a nice area. Back to the airport. And while I'm doing the loop, oh, I think my engine's on fire. This plane is tricky to fly, because if you put it through too much, it will not go well for you. So while I fly around, I will go to challenge 9. Okay, accidentally let that one run a little long there. Sorry about that. Continuing to fly here. Turning back to Shannon. Frank the Goat. If you wouldn't mind making a video of O'Hare sometime, I'm not entirely sure if you've done it before. O'Hare or United Airlines. I'd actually love to see a United Airlines 787 video. That would be a great one. I'll try my best to kind of save the plane and come to a landing here. Engine's on fire earlier, so I'll just pretend it failed on us. No, it's not going to be a great approach. I'll have to come around and try and land here. And then it's off to Chicago to do a... No. Sorry, I got another guy in the room responded to his comment. Oh, we are not going to make it. Let's at least avoid the buildings. Oh no, things are going wrong for us. I did not properly. Oh, okay. Well, live crash. That's what happens when I try to focus on other things besides flying. So, if that is good enough for you and Shannon, I would love to bring it over to Chicago now. I'm not switching planes. What am I doing? I'm going to go out to O'Hare. I should put the K there. Alright. But right before we get out there, I'm going to show you guys the final challenge, which is potentially the easiest, but it could also be the hardest. So good luck with that. Okay, so this is going to be something interesting. I've actually got a buddy of mine in the room right now. He came back a little earlier than expected. He had left because I was going to do this. And he has no flight experience, no experience on X-Plane, but he is going to give it his best shot at an air show in Chicago. So excited for that. If you can hear him laughing, I only have one mic. I'm trying to split it between us.
I forgot everything that I was taught. What do I do?
Okay, so the important things is get your mixture full. This is your throttle, landing gear flaps. I'm pointing stuff out to him if you couldn't tell. Rudder pedals for yaw and toe brakes and this yoke. Okay. Oh, there are trees on the runway.
I don't know trees, pavement. What?
That is unfortunate. We will... Let's see. Where won't there be trees? I also...
I'd like to know.
What plane would you like this guy to fly? He's no flight experience, so give him the toughest thing you can.
Don't give me the toughest thing.
Come on, guys. I know there's lag on the comment response, and I will wait for a great plane for this absolute new aviation. He's not even into aviation, but he's absolutely new to it, and I want to see him fail at flying.
Don't make me fail.
There might be just a little too much lag on the comments for that to work. I'll slowly choose one if you guys want to chime in really quickly. I'm sure you have. It just takes so long to load for me. We could do a seaplane. We could actually do one of these awful... Not awful. They're fun. Just crazy planes that Austin Meyer has. Experimental would be fun.
Make me do the Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon.
I wanna fly the Millennium Falcon.
Do you see that, or are you making things up?
I'm pretty sure I'm making things up.
Okay.
But I want to fly that one.
No, you cannot fly the Millennium Falcon because it does not exist. I apologize if you can't hear what he's saying. I'm doing my best, but we will just kind of bring him up with... Let's go supersonic.
Okay, so how do I accelerate? How do I
We're gonna
accelerate?
pause it right now. Actually, no, we're not. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so you're gonna taxi right now. I'll put you on a runway. That'll make things easier for you. Going to KPWK, my airport. This is where I fly. So I did my first solo. Great memories here. And we will put him here. So this is you're gonna push this forwards, and that's gonna be your throttle, and push it all the way forwards, and you're going. If you want the outside view, if that's easier for you.
This is the weirdest plane ever.
What?
This is the weirdest plane ever. Like, weirdest looking plane ever.
Yeah, it's a wacky one.
I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up.
Ooh, the request just came in. Good night, #1 for Flight Sim Vids. Hope you enjoyed it. Ooh, you are struggling. I'm enjoying watching this. Requests came in, A380, 747.
Helicopter.
Okay, it's looking like, try and land this, and then we'll go to the helicopter.
If I'm gonna land, this is gonna be even worse than your landing that you just had.
Okay, well that wasn't a land. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty bad one I had. So, that was actually pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Once something goes wrong here, he will try the helicopter. I admit I have never had a successful flight in the helicopter in X-Plane. I think I have no excuse. I just don't know how to do it. He's doing better than I expected. So as he flies, I'd like to get some points in about the contest, because that is the main focus of this video. #1, challenge 1, I'm going to recap, is smooth landing. You can do, again, for every challenge here, it's any plane, any weather, any location, and it's entirely up to you. Again, whatever you think will show you have the most skill and thus get you the most points. So, challenge 1, smooth landing. Challenge 2, late touchdown. Challenge 3, a short takeoff. Challenge 4, low flight. Challenge 5, save the plane. That's when you dive straight towards the ground and pull up at the last minute. Challenge 6, a belly landing. Challenge 7, crosswind landings. Challenge 8, inverted flight. Challenge 9, carrier landings. And challenge 10, anything goes. That is where you can prove that you have the most skill. You do whatever you want to let me know that you have the skill and that you deserve to win. Okay, I love the request of helicopter, and I love 747 on final. He's gonna try. I'm gonna cut the throttle for him, so he actually has. Nope, he's putting it forwards again. So he has no chance at landing. I guess he's gonna try anyway. Don't pull down on the yoke; that rips it off the desk. That is a personal. I'm cutting the throttle again, and I'm cutting the mixture. Things are going wrong. Don't pull down. You are pulling my. Oh my.
I think I did it. I think I did it.
No.
Did I do it?
No.
Did I do it?
No.
That's how I land on my planes.
Not only did you crash the plane, you almost broke my desk. So things are going.
Well, thanks for throwing me into this situation.
Okay.
I'm going to swim by throwing me in the lake in a bag.
Yeah. You might not have heard that. It was funny. It was funny. Helicopter. I've never had a successful flight in a helicopter.
Does this adjust to helicopter?
It doesn't. It's my. Okay. Here goes his best shot. I'm gonna. Oh. He's up. Nope. He's not. Remember, don't pull back or don't pull down on the yoke. Pull back. Otherwise, it falls off my desk. Wow, this is actually better. Ooh.
Tire blown. I blew the tire on the helicopter.
You broke the plane. Okay, I love, who's flying now? HD Plane Spotter. This is my friend Dave. He has no interest in aviation. He literally just walked into my room while I was doing this, and I put him in the hot seat, and he's flying. Final with the 747. This is going to be an unbelievable experience.
Why? What's the difference between the 747? What's the difference between the 747 and the first plane that I was flying?
A lot is all I can say.
Okay. Is it harder or easier?
You're not gonna succeed. Okay, so here is your plane.
I'd love a runway.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna put you on final. So you are gonna.
What does this do?
I gotta switch. That is your mixture. You want to keep that rich.
What? Oh.
Full.
Thanks for answering every possible question.
You want to push it forwards. That's your mixture. Okay. Yeah, he's loving the comments right now. SBJ. Okay, I'm actually gonna take that request.
Real weather at night.
Okay, this SBJR 9 left.
BGR.
Real weather at night. Okay, I'm just gonna get to this so I can set time now. I'm excited. I know you all are. Sorry, I know you all are too, and it is exciting. And while he's trying, I will wrap up and get the final thing said about this contest, and you will be able to go. I don't know if this will run any longer than that, or if he's landing will finish us up. I will get the date and time. I'm just going to make it midnight for his convenience.
That's not convenient.
And, wow, good luck with this, sir. Weather request, what was it? Crosswind landing 2, Riley Johnson says. I love it. It's a 9 left, so crosswind is going to be about here. And we're going to, not 100 knots. That might be too unfair. 50 will do well, with the gust increase of 50.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's not good.
We're also going to reduce visibility a little bit.
Okay, now I know what that means.
Add in some moderate precipitation.
It's not due.
Moderate storms and some light
hate to break it to you, passengers, but the flight was delayed because of these terrible weather conditions.
You can do it, Dave. Flight's 360. He's laughing so hard right now.
Flight's 360. I can't do it.
Okay. Have a great day, Frank D. Goat. I'd love you to check out Dave's landing, because things are gonna go wrong. You ready? We're gonna get started. And location, we are at Sao Paulo. I don't know where this is. 9 left, 3-mile final. Go. Good luck. Oh, would you like outside view?
I'd like to know how I got here.
Okay, you're going up. I told you to go. I said I was putting you into final. So now you are in final. Remember, you want to get on the runway. You also want to put your landing gear down.
I don't know.
I'll put it down for you. There you go, sir. I apologize. I am gonna, if you hold on 1 second. Oops, that was the wrong button. Date and time. I'm gonna bring it just a little bit so we can slightly see. That didn't help. I would like to be able to see him failing. There we go. You can. I apologize for cutting the middle of this. Oh, I'm just screwing this up. Date and time. I just want to be able to see his plane. There we go. I know it's not the same as a night landing, but it's better to be able to see. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Alright, and I'm going to cut your throttle for you so you actually slow down. As he comes in this awful landing attempt, and he's going to put it on the ground no matter what happens, I will wrap it up. So we went through what video challenges there are. Now, as I'm sure you're all excited to hear, the prizes. In first place, you can get to Laos LFBO Airport. It's a great scenery package from xplane.org. You can get the Boeing 777 if you don't have it yet. Or you can get the Sook.
What happened to my wings? Toe brakes, am I right?
Or you can get the Sukhoi Su-26, which is another great plane. If you have all three, or just plain old don't want any of them, we can figure something out. If you have any more requests for Dave, let me know. I still have to wrap up some stuff, and I would love to hear him and watch him fail.
Did I do it?
No.
I think I did it.
You did not do it.
I'm pretty sure I did it. I think I did it.
Ah, okay. In second...
Hey, it stopped.
Okay. Okay. If you come in second place in this, which is just be overall score, second place, you can get the Super Decathlon or Miami International Airport scenery. A great plane and a great scenery package. So... I hope you have fun with that. And in third place, you can get Boeing Payne Field. And again, for any one of these, if you don't have the, I'm going to interject 1 second. We are going to do an aircraft carrier landing with Dave right now. That is going to happen. In third place, you will get Boeing Payne Field. And again, if you don't have, or if you do have all of these that are possible for what place you got in, or you plain old don't want any of them, we can figure something out, and I will get you what you want so you are happy. Told you, Flight 360, you were so right. He could do it, and he did do it.
The plane stopped, and I didn't see any explosion, so I'm pretty sure everything is fine, and I'm the best pilot ever.
Logic.
I'd say I'm the next Amelia Earhart.
She disappeared.
Exactly, and so did the plane, under the guise of my incredible flight capabilities.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, what am I doing? What's happening? is not going to be pretty, guys. If you do not like watching planes go down, you might want to turn up the video right
I
now.
want to cover your eyes.
Cover your eyes. Do it. You're going to need to. All right. So as he tries this, I am going to announce the date that this is due by, and you also are going to need to know that this is something you will make a video response to this video, which should be live, or which should become a video after the live feed is over, as well as you will also, or if it is not, sorry, then I will make another video that is titled Video Responses Come Here for Contest. So hopefully it all works out, and because otherwise only the live people know about this contest, and I will have to remake the entire video. But otherwise, this is the important stuff. So we're going to pause the explain right now a little bit. October 25th is the deadline to make the video response to this. Your video can be any length. Again, it just includes all of these challenges. All of them. If you don't do all of them, just know you'll get a 0 for that challenge. You do not have to title everything in between. It would be helpful for me. You do not have to. Dave's kind of, he's messing around with the cockpit. He's enjoying it. You do not have to title each challenge. You could. It would be helpful. It's not necessary. As long as there are 10 clips, or it can be, you just show all the challenges. Do October 25th as a video response to this video, which should become a normal video after the live broadcast ends. So hopefully that clears that up. If you have any questions, private message me, post a comment on this after the live stops, otherwise I won't get a notification of it and I'll probably skip over it. There's the link to the PDF explaining everything. Somehow I managed to forget the deadline on the PDF, October 25th. I'll put that in the description. I can't stress that enough. That is when it's due. So I hope that gets done. Scoring, rules, video challenges, and prizes are all on the Explain 10 contest PDF. Link in the description, as well as each challenge video has a link in the description, so you can watch all of those again to re-see everything it is. Great. Yep. Let's get to the carrier landing.
Can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
What do my flaps do?
Flaps can be used if you need to fly at a lower speed, but you need to keep lifts. Put your flaps down. Don't worry about it. You're not going to succeed anyway. Okay.
I can't. I just need to believe.
No, you're not going to win.
Riley
Okay.
thinks that I can. If I believe.
Okay. Location. I got to bring us to a airport around the water first, and then I will bring it over to the carrier approach. I'm excited for this.
I'm not.
Alright, loading up KLAX, which we will then load up a landing on a carrier in the F4. Those buttons don't do anything. Well, that one on your left does, but just don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're also going to want to make sure your throttle is not completely full the entire time. Oh, okay. Guess it's going to be. And, oh, taking a while to load. How do I fill this gap?
One night in Bangkok makes the run.
Stop. Okay. If you sing that too much, this video will actually probably get copyrighted, and I will lose everything. So, let's not let that happen. I really hope X-Plane doesn't quit on me. I got all the important stuff out, so if it does quit, I'm just going to say a final goodbye and call it a video. Oh, great, we're good. And you're moving. Let's stop that. Okay, aircraft and situations. Who's excited for this? I know I am. It is going to be, I'm going to make sure, okay, where's the, oh, okay, aircraft carrier approach, great, you're going. If you would like the outside view, there you are.
108.10, heading, power.
It's out there, visibility's low, I can turn your visibility up if you want. Ooh, I'm also going to turn off all the wind, so it's a little easier for you.
It's not going to change much.
No, it's not, unfortunately. There. I'm going to get your gear down for you. And I'm gonna put the headset on Dave so you can hear all his thoughts as he flies.
So this is what Brian does in his spare time. Oh God, where's the aircraft carrier? Which one? I see two boats, and I don't think either of them are big enough for me. Okay, it's the one on the right. Okay. Rudders. I don't know
Power
what
off.
I'm doing. I feel like the dog in that image, in that JPEG. I have no
Power off.
idea what I'm doing. I think Dave is excited, says Riley
Power
Johnson. I appreciate it, Riley, and I am excited. Not excited to land the
Power
plane,
off.
but excited to experience what a death explosion
off.
is kind of like.
Power off.
Brian, how do I shoot? This is a fighter jet,
Power
isn't it?
off.
There's no shoot button apparently, and Brian is just making
Wave
sure that I
off.
lose to the commies. Alright, I'm kind of taking it from a different approach, because I didn't feel safe in that one. So I'm just going to turn it around, kind of like Brian did in his first solo flight. So, you know, professionals do this. Oh god, why am I going that way? No! Gotta stay up, gotta keep... Thanks, co-pilot Brian, for... No! No! No, co-pilot Brian, no! You failed me, co-pilot Brian!
He thinks I failed him there.
You failed me!
I was doing...
The tire is blown, Brian! That was you!
I was doing everything I could to help him there, and it did not work out. I apologize if that audio got loud. I'm not exactly sure how it's sounding to you guys. Hope everything sounded fine there. He started screaming and panicking.
Well, what do you expect when your co-pilot starts betraying you?
No, I was helping. If you have anything else you want him to do, or me to do, or me to clarify on the actual contest, let me know. Otherwise, this video is pretty much wrapped up. It's been going on. I think it's been an hour now. Ha! Riley Johnson. Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, I would say overall, pretty successful video. I think at our peak...
Not for me.
Not for Dave. I think at our peak, we hit 11 viewers, and I'm content with that for the world's first X-Plane live event. You're all part of history in the making, folks. Believe it or not, I tweeted X-Plane about this, and they never responded, so either they're shunning me or they just don't care about me. But it was fun, and I was hoping they would get involved somehow. Any final requests? I will wait, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds for the comments to come in. I do not know the delay. Dave is literally crying in a corner right now. He does not know what to do. It has been fun. Again, X-Plane contest will be due a month from now, October 25th. Video response to this video. And any plane, any location, any weather, whatever you think will show me that you have the most skill for that challenge. I wish you all good luck, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Final goodbyes. Comments aren't coming in. I know it's a delay, but I am going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed it. Final thoughts from Dave?
Brian, I think there's something wrong with the plane. The landing gear isn't going up.
That's Dave. All right. Hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did. Have a great day. Have a great life. That was an awful ending, but we are ending it there. Wait, it's only been going 10 minutes? What? Okay, never mind. I'm signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining me. It was fun. Hope you all liked it. I did. I'm repeating myself. This is it. Have a good one.